I am coming to you live from the parking lot of Planet Fitness to bring you my first Pokemon Go PvP video about a month ago. It was my first Sinister Cup tournament I did. It was at this really cool board games and card game shop, whatever, someplace I would normally never go to. This was for the Slovenia or Toledo area Pokemon Go group, and it was pretty neat. This is my second meetup with PvP players. I did one in Finley like a month before that, 2 weeks before that, whatever. This right here was a learning experience. It was my first Sinister Cup tournament. The meta for the tournament was a lot of people used Poliwrath, Steelix, Alolan, Marowak, and I looked into it, but I wanted to use a fun team. I had just gotten a Lugia under 1500 CP, so I'm like, I love Lugia, gonna use Lugia. Gotta use Poliwrath in this. It's mandatory almost. Steelix, love Steelix, worked well. And then shiny, if you have a shiny Drifloon, and when else am I gonna use it? Bastiodon, I walked so much to get Bastiodon, gonna use it. Ferrothorn was like all of my rare candies, and so I brought it to this one. Looking at my first opponents, actually the guy who was running the whole thing, real nice guy. Like as soon as I walked in, he was like, "Oh hey, I'm rich, yada yada yada. This is everything. Any questions, let me know." Originally, I was supposed to play the guy who had Alolan Sandshrew. Wasn't a very good team, and so I was pretty excited to get my first win in my first match. But then somebody showed up late, and then we just restarted the tournament, new teams, and so I'm facing this guy. Pretty standard team, but he's got a Charmer, so that's neat. And so we start. My lead was Poliwrath. He led with Alolan, Marowak. I'm like, oh, easy money. This is the perfect matchup for me. I am a Bubble, Dynamic Punch, Ice Punch. And right off the bat, as a lead, Poliwrath doing well. I blocked the Shadow Ball, which was pretty cool. But then this time I'm like, no way, it's a Shadow Ball, it's Bone Club. So I eat the Bone Club, no problem. Then Cresselia comes in, and I'm like, well, I got a Steelix. Could have gone Bastiodon, but looking at his others, Gardevoir, Bastiodon itself, Steelix, Drifloon, I thought Bastiodon probably has a better matchup against 3 of the 4 left, so I went Steelix. And my Steelix got pretty decent IVs, maxed out at right at 1500, which is cool. Before I knew anything about PvP, I was just like, oh, let's just power up anything to get to 1500. Steelix actually turned out to have decent stats. So Steelix beats the Cresselia. Then comes in Marowak, and I'm like, just gonna go for the Earthquake, whatever. Then Poliwrath comes in, and so I bring my Poliwrath in. So it turns out I should have brought in the Bastiodon instead of Steelix. Steelix does better against Poliwrath than Bastiodon does. So it's a losing effort, not gonna try to shield it. And so we start off the first match with a first game loss. Whatever, I learned from it. Moving on, I lead Lugia, he leads Drifloon. This is not good, but again, I love Lugia, so he's Lugia. I haven't said it before, but I'm saying it now, this is not going to be the best battling. Again, this is my first actual first actual tournament. So I'm still learning. I thought it was fun. I haven't done anything on YouTube for a while, so thought I would load it. And so we lose the matchup start, but then I bring in Bastiodon, finish up the Drifloon, and here comes the Poliwrath. And I'm like, well, I gotta switch into my Poliwrath. And then it's like, okay, dope. Poliwrath versus Marowak. Easy. I'm gonna win this. But, as the tournament went on, I slowly started noticing I didn't like the Poliwrath without Hydro Pump matchup. And then he hits me with the Shadow Ball, and I'm like, well, probably should have shielded that. Because now I have his Poliwrath versus my Bastiodon, and that's it's a loss. This time I'm shielding it because might as well. I got nothing else for time. But actually, if you look in that first match, he had a Cresselia. And on his real team, he has Gardevoir. So when the matches were over, I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right. But he was a nice guy. It didn't really matter. Gardevoir would have... It didn't matter. So I let it go, and I ended up losing the first two matches. So in game 3, I lead with Poliwrath, who leads with Drifloon. This is finally a good lead for me, if I can get the right shield blocks. And I did. I think. I don't remember how I did the first one, but I let the Ominous Wind go through. Don't block it. He blocks. So now I'm up 1 shield to 2, and I don't shield because I'm like, it's Ominous Wind. I'm gonna go for an Ice Punch. I'm gonna knock out the Drifloon. But I don't. I thought I did, but I don't. And then I bring in Lugia to finish it up. So now it's Lugia versus Alolan Marowak, and this is good because if I don't shield the Bone Club, it doesn't really affect me. If he goes for the Shadow Ball, I block it, which is swell, and then I hit him with a Hydro Pump, and that's a dead Alolan Marowak. So now we get a great matchup to finish it off with my Lugia with Energy, Sky Attack versus his Poliwrath. I tried doing a quick switch to eat the Ice Punch in case I needed to come back in later. I had Dragon Tail and some Extra Sentry, but in the back I had Ferrothorn, and luckily Ferrothorn is bulky and can eat a Dynamic Punch. So we lose 2-1. Like I said, in the original matchup I would have won because the guy I was playing wasn't very good. But we played Rich, Lucifran, who's good. He's decent. So going to my round 2, the team double Steel, double Ghost, and another Gardevoir, which is interesting. I don't do well. I didn't expect the Alolan Marowak to come in to lead, so I led with my Ferrothorn, but luckily I had Bastiodon in the back. I'm not going to shield whatever he throws at me. It's a Bone Club. 4 times effective, whatever. Then she switches in Steelix. Tuscara she was nice when I first got in there, and she was like, oh hey, what's everyone's favorite Pokemon, yada yada, and I'm like, gotta pick Charizard. So now I have my Ferrothorn versus the Steelix, which is an awesome matchup for me. I went Acid Spray instead of Thunder. For this instance right here, I go for Acid Spray. She shields it. She still gets the drop. I have 2 shields. What is this? Crunch? Whatever. Now all I need to do is I could just Bullet Seed it down, or I could go for the Power Whip. I go for the Power Whip because Ferrothorn strictly is for Steelix. Like, I wasn't getting anything off against Alolan Marowak. Bone Club kills. But now we have Poliwrath, 2 shields versus Marowak and whatever she has in the bag. I don't remember. It's her own Poliwrath. And I have 2 shields, she has none. I have Energy, I go for Dynamic Punch, and it's over. So for my first time ever, I get a win in an actual tournament, which is cool. I felt like going into the day, I thought I'm gonna do well. I expected to win. I like my team. I did a lot of practicing on the click. But round 2, I lead with Ferrothorn. Great matchup versus Bastiodon. I could just Acid Spray down, block the 2 Flamethrowers, and eventually kill with a Power Whip. There goes the Flamethrower, I block it. And so I showed the Acid Spray twice, and she blocked it twice. She blocked it once, she didn't block it once, so I'm like, she's not going to block this time. Go for the Power Whip. Big damage on this Bastiodon. So now all I have to do is hit another Power Whip, and I win. But I just had to go for a Acid Spray because now she's going to block it. 100%, she blocks it. Bingo. And I could just bam, Power Whip, dead Bastiodon, no shields. Ferrothorn is, no, she has 1 shield. She didn't shield it. So I got it right. So, whatever. Either way, 2 shields to 1, 3 to 2 Pokemon. I bring in Bastiodon. She brings in Alolan Marowak. And why? Why not switch out? You gotta have something in the back that's better than Alolan Marowak. Like, I mean, Bastiodon For Little Marowak, it's not even competition. Shadow Ball, Bone Club, whatever. I'm gonna hit you with Smackdown. So, here comes Poliwrath. Why? Why not switch your Poliwrath in right away? I was locked into Bastiodon because I didn't want to get farmed down for energy. So here I just make the switch into whatever, and I have Lugia in the back. Full health. Energy disadvantage, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's why Lugia is cool. I mean, dope ass design. Bulky as hell. And I pick up the game 2 win. So we're up 2-0. This is just for funsies. I lead with Shiny Drifblim because Shiny Drifblim is cool looking. I had the lead. And because I got the ominous win, at the same time, they're going to fire move off. And it's Bone Club. No block. I go ominous win. No block from them. It's over. Farm, 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 farm. Got the Shadow Ball in the back. Got the ominous win. Should I stayed in? Maybe. But I have the double steal. So if she has Poliwrath in the back, I need to save the Drifblim. So like, I'm just gonna whatever one. Like I said before, I would bring in Bastiodon. She brings in Poliwrath, but she actually has Steelix. I let Bastiodon die, bring in Steelix for some damage, hopefully use a shield, and then use Drifblim's energy to win. That's an alternate scenario because she doesn't have Poliwrath. She has Steelix. I was actually surprised to see how many Bastiodon Steelix matchups or teams there were. I really didn't expect Bastiodon to be all that prevalent with Steelix, who can beat it, with Poliwrath, who can beat it. It does the Ghost, it does the Psychic, so maybe, but again, I didn't expect to see it. So in this matchup here, no shields, flamethrower kills, and then I just switch into my Drifblim with the energy I had and fire off a Shadow Ball. I thought it would kill, it did not. It doesn't matter. I still have 3 Pokemon, I have 2 Pokemon, and I decided to go Lugia for the kill because I like Lugia. So, our first game we got swept 3-0, our second game we sweep 3-0, we are now 1-1, moving into round 3. I don't like to be super meta teams. If you want to watch somebody using Poliwrath, Alola Marowak, Steelix, go do it. I want to do something cool. So I lead with my Bastiodon, and looking at their team, my Ferrothorn, looking at their team, with 2 shields, Ferrothorn beats everything on the team. I think Frostlass has the best matchup, or Power Up Punch, Dominant Punch, Poliwrath. Don't know if it has it. But either way, I lead with the Ferrothorn, and then the Bastiodon, it's like, again, Acid Spray, Power Whip. I went Power Whip this time. They didn't block it, big damage. So I go for my second charge move, I go for Acid Spray. So as long as I hit one of the Power Whips while I still have a shield, I can either farm it down with Bullet Seed, or, and then I build up the energy, and then I hit the Poliwrath. Like you have to decide, are you going to go for the Acid Spray, waste a shield, lower your defenses, or are you going to just take a Power Whip to the face? And that's why I enjoyed using the Ferrothorn. So again, here comes the Bastiodon, uses the shield, I don't get it, but whatever, and finishes off the Ferrothorn. So now it's Bastiodon with this much health, and whatever you have in the back, versus my Drifblim. I thought, get energy on Drifblim so I can throw off a Shadow Ball, it'll kill something in the back. And that's what I do. It doesn't kill. Again, so Drifblim, you look at Drifblim and you see all the HP, and that's all it is. It's just HP. It's a balloon, so it has no defense behind it, and its attack isn't great. Luckily, this didn't matter because I had Steelix in the back. Steelix gets the win. So moving on to game 2, I lead with Lugia. So I like Lugia. And then here comes the Bastiodon. I go into Ferrothorn. We're doing the game again. Acid Spray, Power Whip, which when you're blocking, she does not block the Acid Spray. Not the worst case scenario. My Bullet Seeds are still doing a decent amount. She decides to switch into Chimecho, which baller of her to bring in the Chimecho. Because like, I don't want meta. I want to see Chimecho. When else are you going to see Chimecho? I don't have a Chimecho, or I do, but I don't have the candies, and I already threw all my rare candies into Ferrothorn and Lugia to get a second charge move. So I can use Chimecho. I wanted to use Drafarig. Drafarig, I powered one up, but I'm like, Lugia, Drafarig. I like Lugia. In comes the Poliwrath. Decent matchup for me, but I don't block the freaking Hydro Pump, and I lose my Poliwrath. So now we find out there's a Hydro Pump Power Up Punch, which is probably the second best set, I would say. I like Hydro Pump on Poliwrath for the late game scenario, Poliwrath versus Marowak, which we'll see later on. But I was not impressed with Poliwrath. It was supposed to be the juggernaut of this, you know, Poliwrath, Alola Marowak, but I didn't like it. So for this game here, you know, because this was the whole cup as a whole was, are you going to block the Shadow Ball? Are you going to block the Amos Wind? Are you going to block the Hydro Pump? Are you going to block the Ice Punch? Prediction, is it a skill? Maybe, but it didn't lead to, like, nothing I could have done other than block. But that's not a skill. That's just blocking. If I block, I win. If I don't block, I lose. Like, that's how this whole cup was, and that was that, and how cookie cutter everything is. You know, people see one team and they pick that team, and now we have 10 of the 12 teams playing that team. In this cup here, it was cool mainly because it was lower level players, skill level. So you saw a lot of different teams. You weren't seeing everybody using the same 6 Pokemon. Now, is there correlation there that skilled players use the good teams? But I think that if you're skilled, you should be able to be innovative and use a combination of unique and your favorite Pokemon, such as Ferrothorn and Lugia. Either way, again, like in real competitive single 6v6, people will say frail. That's Weavile is a glass cannon. It's frail. In PvP, they're like, oh, it's squishy. Everything's squishy. And I'm like, bro, you sound like you're like a child. Oh, it's squishy. Frail. Same thing. It's just because the people they see on YouTube says the word squishy, everybody starts saying squishy. Just say frail. Or be unique. I'm not saying I'm the most unique, one of a kind individual, but I don't like sheep, whatever. So, for game 3, I won it. Lugia and Frostlass, like, I wanted to use Frostlass, but I only wanted to use Frostlass if I had a shiny. So, we are now 2 wins, 1 loss, and we're going into our final round. That's easily done. This guy, right? So, this guy came in with his girlfriend, and I thought that was cool. I wish I had myself a lady friend who I could beat up on in Pokemon, you know, or beat me up, whatever. But their team, the standard 1, 2, 3, Poliwrath, Steelix, Marowak with Gardevoir, cool to see, Empoleon, awesome to see, and Gallade. I have an Empoleon I powered up, didn't bring it, wanted to bring it, brought Bastiodon instead. And for the lead, going well for me, right? So didn't shield the Shadow Ball. I probably should have shielded this Crunch because of something like getting an Ominous Wind boost. So had I gotten that Ominous Wind boost, yo, I would have had half health left, killed the Steelix, no shield, but I would have been able to deal with the Alola Marowak better. A little bit of lag. So I tweeted the other day, and then again, get that quick switch. I lose this game right here, this match right here, because I didn't switch in time. Love Pokemon Go, love PvP, love being competitive in everything I do, but when lag is such a, it's a part of the game, like then it's like you can't, like, it's not a reliable PvP. So had I not lagged, had I not had that slow switch was on me, I could have hit the Power Whip, killed the Gallade, and then done some damage to this Alolan Marowak. I still could have lost, but I felt it would have been a better, closer matchup had I done the quicker switch. So, down 0-1 in this fourth set, I get the lead. Lugia versus Poliwrath. And I don't shield the Ice Punch. Probably should have shielded it. I think that's just from lack of experience. I don't know the matchups. I wasn't simming everything 24/7. Probably should have, but it was a late game choosing Lugia over Girafarig. If I could do it over, I probably would have gone Extra Sensory over Dragon Tail, just for the extra damage to Poliwrath and for the quicker energy gain. But it's too late for that. So here we go. This, like I said earlier, I don't like the Poliwrath without a Hydro Pump. For the instance that, I could not kill that Gallade. I could have hit the Hydro Pump, killed the Gallade, but then I had to go sack off my freaking Ferrothorn to the Gallade, and I Ice Punch him, and it's like, well, it's too late. It's over. Leaf Blade kills me. Confusion's taking a chunk out of me, and then here comes the Alolan Marowak in the back with the Shadow Ball. So maybe Mud Shot, Hydro Pump, Poliwrath would be better. Use that in a different tournament. But so for game 3, match 4, we get the mirror, and he goes for Dynamic Punch. I go for Dynamic Punch. He wins the CMP tie. All good. He doesn't shield it, which is interesting. I did shield it, so now I go for Dynamic Punch again, and this time he shields it. So should I shield it? Yes, because he has Steelix, Alolan Marowak, and Empoleon. So I'm like, my Poliwrath is the most important member on my team. And then there we CMP tie. I tried doing the Ice Punch to kill him, so he didn't get to a Dynamic Punch. He goes for the Ice Punch, hits me with it. I lose all my energy. No bueno. So now I have. I probably should have just farmed down. I don't know how close Gardevoir was to a Synchronize. He blocks it. So again, had I not gone for the Ominous Wind, I probably would have killed it with just Hex. But because the shield, that turn I did no damage, and I get no kill. So, Shadow Ball versus Lugia. That's a dead Lugia. And that is the end of the tournament. Good effort. That's what I rank this as. This whole tournament was, from me, a good effort. As you can see, the two teams I beat were at the bottom. They weren't good teams. Teams I lost to, easily done, came in second. Lucifran tied with me, but had a better score. So that was my first PvP tournament, my first Sinister Cup, and I hope to do more. I have I have 2 more Sinister Cups, and then I have at least 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 Ferocious Cups. Maybe I'll stagger them. Maybe I'll just do Sinister, then Ferocious. But either way, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can do better next time.